Mincha today will be candlelighting is at 6:54. Mincha will be at 7:05. Now for a quick of our Torah. This week's Parsha, as we know, deals with the korbanot, the sacrifices. And by the way, the Hebrew word that's used, korban, the root word is to get close to. In other words, it's not like you're just giving something; you're trying to get close to. You're trying to get close to God. But among the korbanot or the sacrifices that are being given, there's special korbanot for the Kohen Gadol when he makes a mistake, or for the Sanhedrin when they inadvertently give a bad judgment. And the reason we're more strict with them is people will commit sins if they make a mistake. And by the way, this is not where they did it on purpose. Someone came to the Sanhedrin and gave them bad information, and based on bad information, they gave a bad decision. Much like we have a Mashiach here for Kosher Marketplace, and we're relying on his good judgment so that we can keep kosher. If he makes a mistake inadvertently, unintentionally, then it could mess other people up. But we rely on his good judgment, and we rely on judges to give the correct decision. We rely on the witnesses to be honest. And the Kohen Gadol, of course, represents the holiness of the people. If he publicly does something inadvertently that looks bad, people will copy him. Remember that somebody who kills inadvertently, an accidental murderer, goes to a city of refuge. He's there until the Kohen Gadol dies. So what does the death of the Kohen Gadol have to do with this fellow who inadvertently killed somebody? Why should he go free when the Kohen Gadol passes away, the high priest? Because if he had been doing his job correctly, the accident would not have happened. That's the thinking of the Torah, that we are relying on our leadership to be above reproach and our leadership in their holiness, the Kohen Gadol or the high priest to be so holy that his holiness will prevent accidents. I mean, how that works, I don't know. But there's a concept in the Torah. And you should know, by the way, in the cities of refuge, the mother and wife of the high priest used to give gifts to the people there so they would not pray for the death of the high priest. Because if just as a side note, George Washington in his will stated upon his wife's death, all the slaves would go free. She freed them almost immediately because she realized my death will. Okay, just something to think about. Kaddish Rabbanim.